Yeah, he was the first one that came up to me after the game after he came out and he apologized. I said, no need to apologize. Really good players, if they're having a bad game, still have a tendency to step up and be in the limelight at some point on a positive note.
What was his deal tonight? It seemed like he got off to a bad start. He got punched in the face or cross-checked in the face early on.
It was a pretty good punch, actually. It was about, 2 seconds or 2/100ths of a second to 2 count after the whistle. So he said he was dazed. He blacked out for a second. That's why he didn't get up, and because I gave him crap for staying on the ice. He struggled a little bit, and our power play struggled. But in the end, he made a good play, or Nicky made a great play to him, I think, and scored the goal.
What did you say after the first period, other than shifting, stemming up with action?
It wasn't much. I just didn't think we played good. I mean, we gave up 4 3-on-2s and a 4-on-2, and we were circling everywhere. And even though the shots were pretty one-sided, I think on the basis of scoring chances, they had as many or more than we did. So we got to, just get back to it and play the way we can, because we weren't getting the puck deep, and we were trying to be fancy. And when we're trying to be fancy, nothing works. Well, yeah, I mean, if they make it 3-1, it's going to be really tough. But I mean, it was clearly a disallowed, an illegal goal. So, but the goal at the end, any time you score a goal at the end of the period in the last minute or something, it gives you life and deflates the other team. And I think it did a little bit, with these guys.
I feel like it's usually 7 of extra possession are being too fancy and they have to break them apart.
Yeah, but we weren't getting anything done, and I was a little worried because it was Mike's first game back, and but nobody was getting anything done. So I thought at least these guys are gonna, they like playing with each other. They might generate something, and they did, and it rubbed off for about 4 shifts in a row. It rubbed off, and it got the energy in the building. And Dean said a really good point. He said whoever was doing the video board did the unleash the fury in the second period, and it got the crowd into it, which was a tremendous thing, because we were dead emotionally, I think, and that's what happens when you play a lot of games.
Coach, do you think some of the play in the first period could have been the guys thinking too much?
Thinking too much? I don't know.
Just thinking too much, making some sloppy mental errors.
I don't know if they were thinking too much. We outshot them 14-4, but we were lazy, is what we were. And I think it's the culmination of not practicing. And I mean, we haven't had a practice in a week, and 5 games in 7 nights basically. And I think it's more that than any mental lapses.
Nice to get Boudreau back in the lineup tonight.
Yeah, I thought, he was -2 in the first period. So I mean, but when he's skating, he has good energy, and he created stuff to help for the 3rd goal. He's still got a long ways to go. I mean, I think it was his first point in 9 games, and it's when he's skating and on you, and he's very tenacious. It really lifts the other guys up.
What does Ovechkin have against Tim Gleason?
Poor Timmy. I mean, no, he's not always trying to hurt him. I mean, I'm sure he would have loved that puck to get by him, but Gleason's a tough character and plays through a lot of pain. I mean, I've seen him injured an awful lot in the years I coached him, and it seems like every time I watch Carolina play, but it's because he's gritty and he competes that things like that happen.
He did this back-to-back thing going to Toronto a few weeks ago, and Varley got a big game for you. I know it's a tough trip going to customs and everything. What's the message?
Well, I know Varley's not going to have a big game tomorrow, but the message is we want to get out of here. Last time we didn't arrive till 2:30, 2:45 because there was a big traffic jam and everything that went on. We're trying to get out as quick as possible to get as much rest as possible, and Hockey Night in Canada, we should have a little more life than we did last time we were there.
Describe Mike's the turnover on the one that led to it was kind of a fadeaway pass. What was he looking for? And
God only knows. Well, he should have given it to Tom Pody where there was nobody checking him, or shoot the puck at the net. But when Mike gets in trouble, he gets too cute, and he makes plays off his back foot. And Tim stepped in front of the play, read it perfectly, and went and took a shot and scored.
Do you think Theodore was still a little shaken coming out of the
I don't think the 3-0 loss had anything to do with his performance tonight, but you know, he didn't look comfortable on a lot of shots. Let's put it that way.
Go back with Neuvirth tomorrow.
Very good chance that might happen, but I'll never commit to it.